are back in the workshop. We got another Game Boy here.
Several more, actually.
Several more? How many do we have? We have a whole box full of Game Boy originals. So what are we hacking here?
Ribbon cables, because the vertical lines are dead on them.
So what is one of the new repair tactics you're trying? You have a...
Just the traditional reheat the ribbon cable up.
So we have one here that only has a few minor lines.
That one's an easier one fix. This one's already done, but I don't have the batteries for this.
We don't have batteries, yeah.
Nor do we have a power supply, 6 volts to be specific.
Definitely. So I think we should start on this one now and open it up.
Yep, and give this one a break, because this one's quite a while. This one's the worst offending one by far.
So on this one here, we can't get rid of those clear lines. No luck. Let me have a go. So how about you start opening this one?
Yeah.
And then we'll give this one a little rest. I guess, oh, you need the batteries, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We have even more spares, but those were the last spares I had that I stole from my working ones. Nevertheless, I'll get started.
Anyway, let me just quickly try the silicon tip on this one.
You can also try it on the horizontals as well.
Well, one of them went away.
The horizontal?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a really good sign then.
One of the horizontal lines went away. Let's see if I can get rid of this top line here.
Because the horizontals are by far the most difficult to remove.
Is it easier to create one accidentally somehow?
Not really. Unless you hold it on for too long. Actually, in that case, yeah, it would be.
But it's almost gone.
It's getting there. It's just patience. Still very suspicious about that left side, though.
But is the Game Boy completely unusable if it has a few lines on the right?
It's not completely unusable, but you probably won't be playing it very much because it bothers you a lot. So it's just best to get rid of them completely. It's just the same problem as a piano. If there's one key that's not functioning properly, you're probably not going to play it because it's going to bother you a lot.
Damn, we need a new silicon tip. This one has
starting to perish.
Yeah. It actually comes with the long strip of the silicon, and you're actually supposed to replace it every couple uses.
I'm gonna buy one from Amazon.
This one's not even wanting to go in now. Let's get a razor blade and clean it a bit.
We should try building a retro bike setup together.
Yeah?
Yeah, the UV light strips plus the hydrogen peroxide box. So it can unyellow these en masse.
Yeah, I can't seem to revive that section there.
In that case, I think that part is toast. It's just a shame.
Why is it a shame?
Because it's always nice to have a working screen. But even so, we can always just use a funny playing kit for those. Because the motherboard's still good. But the funny playing kits are quite expensive. They're like $70 a pop.
For real?
Yeah, whereas the traditional backlights are like less than $10 a pop. But the traditional ones are much more difficult to install because you got to get rid of those original polarizing films. Have you seen it line up at one point? That suspicious area?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I think it's toast in. The screen is about to shred off. That's annoying.
Which one?
This one.
Shred off?
Mm-hmm.
How come? Don't do it. If it slips once, don't keep going. Maybe step up your bit size to a slightly larger one. Yeah. Or even you can just use a flat one, you know? Just use like a nice wider flat bit. So it'll cut into it nicer.
Yep. Let's try this one.
And it won't round off as easily.
Oh, okay. That's a try. Okay, there we go. Has Chantal taken off yet?
No? Didn't you just hear her yell? She was like, ow!
That's why questions.
She's leaving. She's just getting ready, you know?
Yep.
Has to get dressed up.
Well, this one's just about ready to go, so we can try the batteries. We can take a break from that for a bit. Try this one. Alright, here we go. And a working speaker to match.
So you turn it a bit. So, yeah. So we can see it on camera.
Oh, I also got to remove the rubber bar.
So the first thing in the repair, we remove the rubber bar right there. That applies downward pressure onto the ribbon cable. I mean, but wait up. What if we tried over the rubber bar? Over the rubber?
Yeah, I did that before.
Oh, it did work?
Yeah.
So you're going to remove it or?
Probably still, just as procedure.
Oh, but you have to remember, when you start lifting it up, you're actually pulling the ribbon cable up ever so slightly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're actually creating a lift force, which we don't really want to do. We want to create a down force. So unless we really get that soft, that could actually come off easier with the T-iron as well. You know, if you warm up the rubber with this.
Yeah.
Instead of the heat gun.
Yep. Because I actually just pried it under like this.
Yeah, if you pry under and up, that's good. I
Yeah.
wouldn't go sideways as much. No, it's too much. We have to be real careful on that one. I wouldn't. No. You trying to remove it?
Yeah.
But look, the lines are almost gone. We'll wait for this to heat up again. It's actually pretty hot. Do you reckon that could work?
Yeah.
And is that one line there?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That one's fixed.
So now we just need to concentrate these. But then I'm actually burning rubber.
Yeah, you are. Is it melting it?
I melted a bit of it.
Well, oh, that one came back. So you ideally want to remove the strip, or?
If I need to use the concentrated solution, yeah. But if you're going to use the T-tip, then probably that's more ideal.
I was gonna just try it as an experiment. Oop.
Don't worry if you create lines, that's normal.
So you reckon we've got to remove the...
Yeah.
Alright, well. If I just heat the rubber up, it should. If you grab the pry tool. Let's try that. No, it's too much force. Oh, you see? You just lost the whole section there.
Dude, that's starting to come off a little more nicer.
Just try to pick that up again, that bit, yeah?
Yeah. Need more heat for this.
Just, yeah. Yep, and now, yep. Yep, you got it. Save it.
Done. This part's pretty cumbersome.
Maybe the heat actually busts it. I reckon the heat makes it too soft so it actually breaks easier. So maybe using heat isn't the best option for that. Yeah, you got it. Beauty.
Right, that's the third rubber bar out. So now you can apply the T-tip a lot easier.
You can have a go. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Should.
Unless you use the... I mean, your method with the iron was pretty good, to be honest.
I guess it's just a lot more focused now.
Any improvement, or careful when you do the side because you could burn. Sometimes you can accidentally touch. Yeah, give it a go. Give it a go with that.
Still cooling off, so just wait a bit. 4 seconds of
To,
heat.
to be honest, that works better than the TR.
I guess because the ribbon cable was really tough.
Too much.
Yeah, that was...
Was it?
Yeah, that was too much.
Yeah, I told you. But I can see a fix. Hope you didn't go through it on that one.
If I did, that would suck.
Well, I was watching you hold it, dude, and you were like counting and everything.
But that was probably a bit too much.
You're lucky it was just a little bit of gunk solder on it.
Oh.
Maybe also a good idea just to wipe that as well. Nice, like properly. Maybe just wipe it here on the rag, the whole tip.
What about, well, this one's not wet. I don't have any liquids.
If you want, I'll wet it.
Yeah. Jeez, it's already dark.
What's that?
It's already dark.
Outside?
Yeah.
Dude, it gets dark by 5 o'clock. Now that it's winter, we're pretty much in peak winter right now. Yeah? One line left? One line left? Let's see if we can remove the line on the screen. There it is. 3, 2, 1. Boom. And it's about to disappear.
That line is so stubborn. I just hope it's not a cooked line.
Oh, really?
Don't think it's that cooked, and my hair is still a hazard.
Yep, your hair. So that one line is not going, is it?
That's a little concerning.
Hope it's not the one that you burned through.
Maybe that's going to be much safer to use.
Just try, I mean. With that you can apply a little bit more direct heat for the spot.
Okay, it's
Yeah?
good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There
we go.
We got it.
But
Good
it's
old
still
tea-
stubborn.
But wait up.
It's
Once
still
it
quite
cools,
stubborn, yeah.
once it cools, and give it a bit of a shake. Oh,
Batteries. There we go.
the classic Nintendo sound, and the screen is fixed.
Yes, there we go.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. So after all, this did save the day.
Yes.
It's a combination of everything, I think, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm
So,
still
yeah.
keen to
So we managed to
fix the
remove
corrosion
all
on
the
these.
vertical lines by heating up the strip here. What's wrong with that one?
corrosion.
Okay.
And it's pretty bad.
Well, it's not that bad, really, because, like, you really need just this surface here to be clean, right? The mating surface for the battery.
Okay.
But, you know, if the corrosion eventually eats away, the worst is when it leaks into the board.
I've had that happen.
Yeah.
To another Game Boy Color.
So if it leaks into the board, it can really corrode. But like this is, you can just wipe that off if we use some vinegar, maybe some steel wool.
Yep.
So the best thing would be if we could actually pop those contacts out.
Conveniently, I think you still need to disassemble the Game Boy to pop those out. Unless you have a way of getting past the tabs.
Well, look, we need to pull the board out for those. So the middle ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait up.
I think you can get the middle ones directly.
Yeah, there. So the middle ones actually just slot out, so as the bottom ones. Yep. Yep. So
yeah.
they just
These ones are on the board.
they're on the board. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Those two are on the board. How do they look? No, don't pull. So let's get a little flathead screwdriver maybe underneath, and we'll see if we can pry that up a bit. You have a flathead?
Only in the bit driver.
Or anything? In the bit driver. Even if we have maybe little pliers on this one.
I have needle nose upstairs. Actually, I somehow left them there.
So we need to
Oh wait, they were here the entire time.
we need to inspect how it's actually bolted on there. Give it a. Oh, they're pretty big, those ones. We need some really little baby ones, or a nice little flathead so we could pry it up. I'll try this one.
Try like bit. I don't think it's that flat though.
Oh yeah. Yep. Now I wonder if the battery terminals have a lock in the middle.
They would.
Like
Yes.
on this part here, that might be actually locking it.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It does?
Yes, it does.
So here, just I'll pry it like this, you see? And then all you do is just gently push on that, like to lift that up.
Yeah.
Ready?
Just push it in.
Push out. Wait up. As I'm doing that, it should just then pop. Yep. Not too much not to break it, but no, it's not doing anything.
Oh.
It's come out a little bit. Yep, got it now. Yep, got it now.
You just need to slide it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have vinegar?
Yeah, I should have vinegar in the kitchen.
All right. If not, we can do a bit of shopping.
Look, it just slid back in there. So you see, at this point, we really need something to pull it out with.
Pliers?
Well, yeah, but you can't really get them on there. You see, those pliers are too massive, and we don't have. Maybe
The side tweezers?
I have these ones here, but I don't think I'll be able to get a good grip on them. So here, pinch those down. No, stop. Let go. Alright. It does. It does look like yeah, it does look like, you see here. So now if I go like this, it should pop out, but it looks like there is a lock, like it's actually pushed against the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a tab.
There is?
Yes. But you're about to take it out.
Yeah, but I can't bypass the tab at all. Under no angle. See, even if I lift it like that, it's just not gonna come out. I mean, the correction on this one isn't that bad, for example. You know?
I haven't tested the batteries out, but do you want to test the batteries?
I'm sure they'll be fine. Can't get into there. Well, it's a mystery on how this one's in there, because I've never taken one of these out. So I don't actually know how it's mounted in there. That's why it's like, you know, a bit of
I only
a...
know how to take them out when it's disassembled, but it's already cumbersome enough to disassemble them that far. But these all could use a good retro bright. But we still need to set that up.
Really can't pull that out.
Shall we go with disassembly?
Yeah, but you have to remember, this is actually just slotted in anyway,
okay.
right? So disassembling it, you see it's behind here.
Oh. Yeah, that's the tab.
Oh, maybe you put... Is that the tab?
Yeah, that's it. That's the tab.
Oh, so it is facing the inside way. Yeah, so now we're actually forcing it out. So we do have to click that out.
Yes.
Ah. So the tab is pushed that way. So we're actually bending it now. Yeah, so there's actually no way to get that out safely. So what we were doing just then was actually destructive.
Fortunately, this looks like it's on its last legs, so it's just a matter of how much we can save it.
So this one's good.
Yes.
Screen's good. That's brilliant.
Yep, so for good measure, I'll test this one more time.
So that one's fully working now.
Yes.
Yeah?
So it should this the one as well, because this is the one I did while you were upstairs. One line came back. Is this still plugged in? Alright. It's good to use this. There we go.
Go on.
Yeah. It's always good to just recheck these over time to make sure that the lines are actually gone.
Yeah.
But we got 2 good Game Boys.
So far, so good.
Out of 10. Well, we know that this one's pretty much junker.
Well, it's never too late.
Game Boy parts are still always valuable. I doubt this one will work.
What do you mean? Of course it will.
Let's see.
As long as the contacts are clean. So if you have a look at this one, you see that one there? That one is a little bit dirty on the face. So even if you just scrape it off,
Nothing. Oh, jeez, this is tough.
so
Hold on. Now it's on the on position.
so this one might have a problem with... Oh, and also, so you see what the problem is? As I said, scraping. You see here, that one there? It's really blue, right?
Yeah.
So just give that a bit of a scrub like that. That's why I like using steel wool or like a Scotch-Brite pad. See how that's clean? So we know that this one's clean. It's actually pointing a little bit wrong, so just re-point it downwards a bit. And this one here, should make sure that's clean. So now it should work. Yep.
Did I get the polarities correct? Yes, I did.
No.
Still nothing.
Really? So maybe this is an example where we should test the 6 volt, potentially.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, either that is also corroded or one of the fuses is blown. sure you have a barrel connector for 6 volts.
Yeah, for sure. I just got to find it upstairs in the workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do you just see your LED signal? Or the speaker reacting?
Oh. So when you turn it on, I'm getting power.
Really?
You hear?
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So that means we're actually getting power.
All right. Oh, now there it is. Now we just need to turn the contrast, but there's no signal.
It's probably just really crusty.
Yeah, that's definitely powering on now.
Yep.
But the contrast isn't reacting.
So it looks like there might be a board problem or something. It's powering, it's probably not getting a signal. So we have to open that one up, I think.
Here's another one. Similar problem. They're all gonna have the exact same problem. All the gunk. So like someone tried to clean this with vinegar.
See, this one's actually been rusted. A bit of the plating is missing. This one's actually really rusted. I smell vinegar.
Yeah. Maybe somebody attempted to clean.
Which one?
On this one. Because I don't remember, because I haven't done the vinegar procedure yet.
That one was really corroded. So this one should work now. Yep.
Right, let's give this one a try in the meantime. Power's on.
Same issue.
Same issue though.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty eerie. Now it's not powering on. Oh, is it because? Okay, so it can receive some kind of power.
Mm-hmm.
But the screen is not activating on this one either.
It's not booting. Unless it's maybe not getting enough current, like if the
Probably.
contacts are that bad, it's like it's just powering on.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we need electrical contact cleaner as well.
Can we just spray it directly?
Well, we can, but I think some of the acid actually leaked on the board,
Okay.
right?
So you want to do a full clean?
I mean, well, we have to dismantle it.
Is that more convenient to use than vinegar?
Well, it helps to neutralize everything as well. You see, all the green stuff is dripping away now.
Yep, that's good. I guess you want to try it on the sunburned Game Boy as well. Your Game Boy's got quite a nice tan. And a tutor membrane as well.
Here. clean rag. I think the optimal test for these is with the jacks, then we can actually confirm if it's power related from the batteries.
Or if it's fuse related.
Yeah.
Or even motherboard related. Because some of the wires can get damaged as well. Sorry, vias.
Three, two, one. I'm hearing a lot of static from the speaker, so it's definitely getting power.
But no
See how-
post, yeah. But it's not.
See, it's like, yeah. It does almost look like the switch maybe is iffy too.
Sometimes dirty switches can be a culprit. But it looks like it's bridging correctly as well, so...
I reckon it'd be interesting taking one of these apart and actually seeing how bad the corrosion is on the board, if there is any.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to set aside the good ones.
You know, just out of interest.
Let's keep track of
You reckon
this.
I should try to find a 6 volt?
Yes, that would be a really good idea. This one goes here, this one goes here. So we know these ones are working just fine, so these can be set aside. And then we're going to have one of these as well. Okay. This one's not as bad. This one looks a lot more friendlier, but this one doesn't power on at all.
6 volts. I hope that's the right size, dude.
Oh yeah. Right, if this one doesn't turn on at all, then this one's got a motherboard problem. Yep. I'm pretty sure this one is a motherboard
Let's
problem.
test on a good one, or one of the other ones.
Yep, to make sure it's not a motherboard problem.
Huh.
Wait, what?
Is the polarity reversed on this? Do Game Boys have reverse polarity?
Let's see.
On the input jack?
Let me see. Because it should say over there.
Yep. Classic fucking Nintendo. It's reverse polarity. So that means we have to cut this cable, flip it around.
Unless you got a collection of barrel connectors.
No, I don't mind, like, flipping it, you know? So we gotta cut it.
Alright.
Yeah?
Sure.
Then it should work. I'll hold that.
Toshiba also does this as well.
Also, I think Roland do it?
Yeah, Roland as well.
And the other day I was at Cash Converters and I bought was it a Casio keyboard?
Mm-hmm.
And it had a power adapter and didn't work. Turned out the polarity was reversed. So hold. Should I cut here? Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the cutter. Fuck. Got it wrong. That's the cutter. So,
I've also got some heat shrink as well.
you do?
Yeah. Right, that iron's still hot. Do you want me to tin it?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
How's it?
Tinned.
Both of them? Oh, I thought you were doing the ends.
We'll do the ends. Oh,
Doesn't matter. We can just put them together. Oh shit. Which way is which way? That way is that way. That way is the good way.
Do you know the polarity?
Yep. So you can do that one.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, that's good. It's attached. So I like holding at the bottom, but because these are such thin wires.
Blob was so...
You did so much of it, I was like, shake off. Yeah, dope.
Do you want heat shrink? Oh, never mind.
This is just... Heat shrink would be good if it's permanent, but this is like just,
Temporary.
Temporary, because you might have to flip it back at some point. It doesn't really matter, but it's just so it works for now. It's a cable hack. It can always be cut down. Ready? Let's see if this works then.
Alright, it's a fairly disposable supply.
What is
This one?
it's a power supply? Disposable?
Works instantly. But
No.
there's a problem with one of the vias, I guess, or the fuses.
So what are they?
Something to do with booting up the console.
So we get...
Okay, this one powers up without, but it's got vertical, horizontal lines.
That's not bad. We can fix those easily.
Yeah, given that we got the correct tool for it. But this one, the speaker's not working at all as well. But we can test these en masse now. Vertical lines and corrosion. Oh, and working speaker. That's also welcome.
And a large buzz.
They all have large buzzes. Probably should have brought some masking tape just to mark which ones of which. So, motherboard, lines.
You can use this one still a little bit sticky.
And also, I think this one is completely dead because it's not powering on at all. So, this one's a motherboard problem.
So do you want to just ride onto them quick now? Or?
Yeah. Do you want to wrap it all around one at a time?
What do you mean?
Like, label them one at a time, or just wrap around? This one's pretty stubborn, and this one's also a problem.
The back? You can write there? Or on the front?
Yeah.
Front or back?
Back. With the masking tape. But I'm pretty sure the motherboard. Marker's better. What?
The hell? A what?
Yeah, that trips me out for just a moment. Just double check this.
Yeah. It's weird. Bloody hell. Tonight, nothing seems to be working. Everything's giving us... I think this tape has let the oil through, right?
Probably. Alright, this one is also funny. And this one is a motherboard problem. Where's the masking tape?
I chucked it. It's like it's rubbish. But
It still marks.
oh, actually went up.
Better one? Oh, these are already marked. But they'll be good for the Game Boy Color ones.
I like red.
That's much better. Motherboard.
Mobile.
At least they have battery covers, but even so, some of the parts are perished, like the membrane, so maybe we'll just get custom colors.
What does this one say?
Funny.
Funny.
Just because it won't boot on.
It won't?
Yeah. I'll just type on boot.
Oh, wait, no power?
It receives power, but it won't boot.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just write no boot.
Yep.
Yeah. Write no boot.
Yep.
Boot! That's how it works.
And this one is motherboard.
This one, yeah?
Yep.
It just has no power at all.
Yeah. Just
Oh.
won't turn on at all.
Oh!
Hmm?
Oh!
What do you notice?
So if you look really deep inside there,
Use.
you see how green it is?
Oh, corrosion.
How's the
Alright.
corrosion on that?
Extreme.
So the... Oh, bro! Look in here.
Oh, jeez. That's bad.
That's bad. We actually have severe... This is the prime example of the batteries actually leaking. Look at that, dude. Look at every single pin. This
That's
one...
severe.
This one might be dead. Like, dead.
Alright.
This one's gonna need a lot of work. So...
Save the worst for last.
Well, it depends. I mean... That one might be a good parts one for something if
yeah.
we need.
Yep. Especially after a thorough cleaning. Wait, what about the other mobile?
Oh, yeah?
There's a bit of... Oh, are these both? Yeah, they're both completely corroded all over the place. Is this one? Oh, that's the same. Oh, that's the previous one.
Where's the speaker? There it is. Oh, so that's the one that doesn't...
The one that has the dead verticals.
Yeah.
That cannot resurrect. I'll set these batteries aside for now. Oh, actually, one more. This one doesn't boot on with batteries.
Really?
Yeah. This is one I
Oh,
picked
what's
up on
happened there?
eBay. I have no idea.
Was that like that already?
Yeah, when I got it. It was
Really?
just for $30. Oh, it boots up. That's... Okay, so it's just the battery terminals.
Is it?
Yeah. And the screen
It's...
is working,
But what's so...
but I think that's just sandwiched inside. I think it's just debris, if anything. Doesn't scratch off. I think it's actually stuck inside.
Wow. It's not marker. It's definitely under... Oh, is that this? There's no protector. Yeah, it's just the
Yeah,
screen straight
yeah,
away.
Yep.
True. Noisy.
But I wonder why I wasn't getting continuity on the batteries.
Corrosion there in the middle.
And oh,
See right
to
there?
stop it. Okay.
Yep. Just the middles.
Yep. Can we just use contact cleaner
Yeah.
straight off? All right.
I mean, you can, but it's nice if you clean it.
Properly. I already used contact cleaner with that brush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the brush works great, but you really need to break it apart first. You know, you use a razor blade, just scrape it. See, make it nice and shiny. You can actually see it's left grooves. You see it ate into the metal.
Yeah. I figured.
Clean. So after you've done that, now you could spray a little bit of cleaner, really,
All right.
and use the the brush to.
Powered off.
But it's fine. Now it should definitely work now. It's just weird about that on the screen. I have no idea what that is.
I feel like it's just debris.
Oh. That's weird, yeah. We'd have to pull that one apart as well.
Yeah. Pretty much all of them needs to be pulled apart. Ones are confirmed working, but I can't seem to get continuity on the batteries of these ones. Let's try taking the batteries again in case. Yeah, here's another battery one. But this time it's a color with 3 volts.
With what?
The color, Game Boy Color.
Oh,
Revision.
3 volts.
Yeah, I've got one.
Oh, you do.
I haven't tested this one yet for power supply, but let's give it a quick run.
I'm a bit hungry now.
Me too. We should grab a meal, grab a good feed. No power, so
No power.
yep.
You in with batteries?
Oh geez. Okay, I can see why. Because well, that's also corroded.
Is it?
Yeah. You can take a look.
Oh, well, that's real bad. It's covered the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a similar case with the other Game Boy Color I had. I thought I cleaned that off, but I think the fuse.
You can actually see the all the bluing there.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, I can. What the?
What?
Okay.
What's this one?
This one works with the. It's just vertical lines. Oh no, it's horizontal lines, but like, the continuity is really bad.
Is that a corroded one too, or?
Well, if we look at, I thought I did, but continuity is still bad.
Oh no, it hasn't been cleaned.
Huh, okay.
You need to. So watch. Let's try. So watch. If I just give this flat one a little clean. And then that one. And this one is completely black. Yep, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
See, look how clean they are now.
You want to test the batteries first?
Yeah, it'll work straight off. No?
No, unless I to go around the batteries.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, it's actually just security, I guess. Yeah, it's just security.
Mm-hmm.
But now's a good time to fix this one. Scrap this one as well. Should I use contact cleaner anyway?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Got any plans for tomorrow? Well, I've got a track to finish, but...
The track?
Yeah, one track. A big track.
What's it for?
Video game.
Someone asked you to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Paid for it. Yeah.
You are?
Yes.
How much?
400 plus.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How long has it taken?
I've only got the intro down. And a bit of good chorus.
And what are you writing it in?
LSDJ.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
Yeah, what a bummer that batteries do this damage, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
Guess we don't need vinegar?
Well, vinegar would require like the complete disassembly of each part. Too much, way too much. Look how much is dripping.
Feel that little crust stuck into there.
It's what?
The thin crust.
I'm going to compress it for a second. You got a little blowout. You do it over there.
This thing's a bit too satisfying to use.
Huh?
Bit too satisfying to use.
It's low on pressure.
Right, I guess before we continue on, I guess we can reassemble the working ones. For now.
Yeah, well, let's just test them completely. Make sure they're 100% in case they need something else.
Yep. Well, and not just that, but also let's also install the Pro Sound mods as well. The clean audio jack. Also got a stepper bit as well.
You do?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Audio jacks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we okay, right there. Oh, in the left corner.
Yep.
Top left corner.
Yep, yep. And also don't forget that it goes into the top left corner. And at the same time, you have to bend those capacitors
To make room.
inside the board. So you got to be careful to bend them. Sometimes I like putting a screwdriver there and bend like around instead of just forcing it.
Just so it doesn't snap.
So what else was pending on this one?
Oh, it
this
was
jack.
the audio jack, yeah. But you can already
Oh.
route it Pro Sound. It's just, yeah.
But you still want both, no?
Having this one is just helpful for when you're on the go.
Exactly.
Because, yeah.
So how about we take one of the dead ones, or also we were doing something with the red one, and how about we just try taking out that board?
Yep.
So I have a feeling it might be this board,
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah.
that's related to the
Yeah.
system, to the speakers as well.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, looks like it might even just... still got to take that board off.
You can try completing these in the meantime. If I didn't replace any more of the battery covers. Yeah, they're all around here anyway. Oh, they're both here, so set them in this box so we don't lose them. Also be a good opportunity to clean off the membranes as well. No, there's nothing wrong with them actually, so
How do you clean them usually?
isopropyl alcohol.
I mean, what I like doing is like when you do that, get a bit of rag, right?
Yeah.
Just wet the rag a little bit, put it on your finger, and then you just give them a wipe. Instead of spraying that, spray the rag, and then, yeah. And then, like, put it on your finger a little bit. Yeah. Make sure you can see that it's wet. Oh, he ripped it.
Did I?
Was it? Oh, it's completely busted now.
Oh,
Don't touch it anymore. The more you touch it, it's literally...
it was already coming apart.
You never know, they are quite fragile, and you did push it up quite hard.
On the other hand, we can just nick this one over here and use this instead.
You can see how dirty that one is.
Mm-hmm.
You can even just sometimes put that on the bench even. Like,
Just doing it aerially.
yeah.
Guess that one was already quite.
You just have to be really careful when you clean those. And use a toothbrush as well for that now. For the top part.
I'll use a separate toothbrush.
You could even just sit it here, put that down on there, and then you see how you're pulling on that one a bit? Yeah, you have to be really careful. You can hold it like in the corner. Yeah, that's nice. Yep. Yep. Yeah, you can see they are a little bit dirty. And then quickly turn it around so it can evaporate. And then press them down.
May as well do these as ones as well. Yeah, these are really grimy.
Oh. Oh. They're all lifting too.
I see.
I wonder if it's the isopropyl eating it away. We gotta check the next ones, make sure that they're not cracked before we spray them.
Alright.
But I mean, they're fine. They still work, but they are aged. Or was it the isopropyl that cooked it? Surely not. No.
There's one more. Oops. Here's one.
This one's fine. This one's got mold growing on it.
Yeesh.
Look at that. So we either have to be extremely careful with these.
Alright.
Like, almost I wouldn't even use the toothbrush on that. I wouldn't probably even use the toothbrush. So that can actually, like, maybe, you know, it's, I don't
Maybe
know.
just an air compressor.
I almost wouldn't even spray them with, I don't know, did it? I wonder if spraying onto this caused that really, really thin plastic. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just tripping. But you see it's really, really thin where it presses.
Yeah. This is the first time I've seen this happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would make the button less responsive as well. It would actually create a sticky button because it doesn't pop back up.
Probably leave the membranes alone and just clean the. These contacts are fine though, so let's just install the. Oops. Don't forget about the D-pad.
Yeah, what's the time? I think I'm just getting super hungry now.
Shall we take a break now, or do the audio mods on these two working Game Boys and then take
Oh,
a
you haven't
break?
done that yet?
Hmm?
You haven't done that yet?
The audio jacks?
I thought you just did that.
No, I did not.
Oh, shit.
We haven't started on the audio jacks yet. What did I place? Oh, over here. Alright, so.
Oh my god. Calm down now.
Excitement, and also that's a sign that we should take a break if I'm starting to become clumsy as well.
Well, take all that shit, put all the buttons.
This one is...
Put the buttons out because we need to drill into that top part.
Oh, right. Okay, so that works out, I guess.
Yeah. Put the buttons in the container.
And the membranes... Where did this start? Oh, there they are.
Right. So now, let's grab the audio jack.
Yep.
Oh, but fuck, man, they don't fit.
What do you mean?
The thread is too short on these. Remember we had the issue on mine?
Yeah.
I couldn't actually screw it in. We can always hot glue it in, you know, as well.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hot glue would be better. Hot glue and then the thread.
Okay.
So it's not relying, because when you push it in, right, you're
Yeah.
actually pushing on that whole unit. If
Yeah.
we put a little bit of hot glue in the corner.
Yep. Is that corrosion over there?
Yeah, the green.
Yep.
But once we neutralize the corrosion, let's say if we do get vinegar in a little spray bottle.
Yep.
And spray that with vinegar, let it sit for a bit, it might neutralize. So here, drill the first hole.
Yep. Yeah,
So let's line that up. So
where did I put the stepper bits?
so did you take it out?
Yeah, here it is.
So yeah, so if we measure pretty much like so.
Wait, don't you want to drill this hole instead?
Why?
Oh, wait. Just wait. Let me just double check. Oh, never mind. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I was just tripping.
About there, yep. So if you drill pretty much right in the middle of that dot.
Let me just see the measurements on this. Need 6. They're at level. Do you want to clamp? Should we clamp this?
Don't really have a clamp for this.
Or just wing it. It's gonna be rocky though.
Not really, but I'll move this out.
You want to still capture the drilling?
Yeah, I'll move it in a sec. Yeah, that's disconnected. If we can get another little bit of Stanley knife here. Just to protect it. It's not going to be very stable, I'm afraid.
Is that the best angle to drill into?
Yep. Well, actually, yeah. That foam really helps to lock it in. So then watch, I can loosen this and then just drop it down.
Oh.
Kind of like that. I think that's fine. See, like that? Just go for it.
Alright, well, I don't have a drill.
You don't?
No. This one?
Mm-hmm.
IQ test. How do you know if it's locked?
You gotta pull the collar to lock it in, because that's the lock, and push, yep. So you gotta
Pull, then...
and push that bit in.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go, okay.
So now maybe come up here, wherever you have a good angle, drilling. Like, brace yourself.
This angle here, right
Yeah,
here?
so show me where. Tiny bit up. Move that on the blue dot. Yeah, because it's a little bit lower. Yeah, there. Yep.
Slowly?
Yep, now. Stop.
Just making sure.
That,
Start.
is that? Yeah, go for it. Too slow, too fast. Can you see? Show me. Yep. So, two things. First of all, the drill was going the wrong way, right?
Wrong way?
Yep. You're actually going the wrong way. It was spinning backwards.
How?
Said it wasn't drilling. Because the switch, right?
Oh.
So, go now. Yep. Yeah, so that's cutting. So now, again, line it up just on that bottom hole. Not, you see, you started cutting a little bit. Yeah, there. Nice and straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now start cutting. Yep. A little bit, make sure you're exactly like straight. Straight, you see the nice straight, yep. Stop there. Go out. I feel like you're not applying enough pressure.
Should it be stronger?
Just a little bit, yeah. And straight, you're not straight, you're on a bit of an angle. Yep. Yep. Not too fast, too fast. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice and slow. Yeah. Bit more pressure. Downwards. Yep. Let's go down. Yep.
Right.
So you're through now. Yep.
Yeah.
So now you can go nice and gently. You can go faster now. Yep. Yep. How many more? One more?
I think that's the third level I'm on. Should
Now?
be number 6, yeah.
So one more.
Is it
Level
on
down.
5?
So come out. Just pull it out. Turn, and pull up.
Yeah, it stopped at the third level, so that's enough.
Is it?
Yeah, it should be.
No, I think... Yeah, we need to go down the next... Oh, it is enough, maybe.
Yeah, it should be, because it's 6 millimeters. I remember.
Sorry? Just needed a bit of a clean up on the backside. Yep. Yep, perfect.
I even got mini files on my piano tuning kits. But
Mini
that's
files?
Yeah.
Gonna find it?
Found it.
So that's good. Let's see if how it fits. Okay.
It's being a little cumbersome.
You see, so that hole, it's still, you see it's not through on the backside? You see that?
Yeah, yeah.
It's on the front, but you can still see it needs more. So, because you see the bit hasn't actually
Okay.
started cutting. I think on mine I actually went one whole bit up, but it's, I'll try going from this side. Try now. Yeah, because it's almost like as if a drill bit might be better. But you know, if it's nice and tight, that's good.
But I'm
Still
struggling to get it
not.
in.
Still not. Yeah. So it's almost as if we need to come down another step. So now we are only on the second one.
Oh, we need to be on the third.
See, 1, 2.
Yeah, we need to be on the third.
We do. So I gotta. There we are.
Okay, that's better. That should be enough. Yep, there we go.
How does it line up? Yeah, but on the back side, is it sitting in nicely? Yeah, perfect. Wow.
But the hard part is threading it.
Well, you can't. You physically can't, bro. You physically can't. It's not enough.
What the heck do other people do it?
Well, they probably get different plugs. And also, remember what I did last time on mine? I actually removed, see that ring?
Yep.
That gives you like another 0.5 millimeter
Okay.
of extra,
Right.
you know? So, I don't know. You either have to remove that, and then you can get it just like on.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we run hot glue around it, right? Because you want it, because otherwise
Yep.
it'll always push through, you know?
Yep. Yeah.
You'll just end up losing the jack in the Game Boy.
Yeah.
It's bound to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So if we put hot glue, it'll just create like a little bit of a barrier on the backside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just not enough.
No. You can like if you push really hard against it, and then but it'll never have a full thread. It'll just be hanging on there. And that's why you have to cut the backside a little bit with the knife to remove the step. That's what I did on mine.
Oh,
I got
okay.
mine on you know where I showed you.
Yeah, yeah.
So sit down and take it out and cut the back. Try to cut it. No. What are you cutting?
The back?
No. I mean, actually, you are right. If we machined off just a tiny bit here to kind of create like a recess, right?
Yeah.
That could work. But what I was referring to is to actually remove this step. You see? So it's a flat surface. You see that step?
Yep. Can that cut?
Yeah. Just have to line up really well. Show me. I kind of like to go, like I like to go down, like into it. See, so you find the step.
Yep.
And you kind of. It's actually pretty hard, to be honest. Yeah. See, so now we've taken off. See, like that. So you're always pushing down. So you can't really cut your fingers. And just, clean it up. See that?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same on this. Just gotta make sure it doesn't slip. Nice. Sometimes it's good to go a little bit deeper. Clean it up again. The front. See the front?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the easiest to do, but if you're careful and patient. There we go. That's a good bit. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yep. Perfect. See how that's nice and square now? It's always better to take off as much.
Do mini files help?
Files?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I reckon the blade is good for cutting, because otherwise you'll be there filing for ages, man. See? Just make it sure it's nice and flat. It's gonna fit much better now. See?
Mm-hmm.
We should call Dave, see if he wants to have dinner. Hey Siri.
Yes.
Call Dave Gilmer.
Calling David Gilmer. Dave home.
Gilmer.
Maybe it is Gilmer. Usually he answers on the first ring.
Where are my pliers?
Your pliers?
Yeah, I knew on those pliers. The massive ones, quote unquote.
Yeah, well.
Oh, the threads.
Yeah?
Yeah. But you want to know what the worst part is?
Mhm.
I always keep forgetting which one is left and which one is right. Oh, you can just use the wire nippers.
Because you see they have... And that's what you want, the pliers. They crap this here. See, it actually bites into the...
Yep. Okay, so that's even better.
And actually, if I go any more, it might pop off. That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
It hasn't. If you keep going more, it can actually then just pop off.
Okay.
Because the pressure being exerted on the thread is too great.
Yep.
So now that's pretty tight.
Yep.
But it might still push through. You know, when you push the jack in.
Yep.
So that's why, you know, if you do a bead of glue.
Well, I got a pair of earbuds.
See how hard you have to push?
Yeah.
And it's only being held on by the thread as well.
So you
Sometimes, and also you see how it's not perfectly flush with the jack port? Sometimes when you use a connector, that tiny bit will prevent it from actually getting plugged in fully. But plug it in again. We can verify now if it actually... Yep, and then we can... See, yep. Yep, I think that's sufficient.
Still want to use hot glue?
Well, I personally definitely will.
Yeah.
Or would, because the chances of this ring popping off as well are high.
Yeah.
So you might lose the ring, but if this is still hot glued in there, it'll still just stay in there, you know?
Yep.
And it'll just create a little bit more back force as well. So then you're spreading
Yep.
the distribution of weight
Yep.
evenly.
Yep. Now, how about these capacitors?
Yeah. So you need to unscrew the board.
All right.
And then ever so slightly, like, I mean, you could use hot glue. I would even use like actual glue, you know, a bit of Gorilla Glue.
Okay.
Because you can always chip that off.
Yeah.
But it's guaranteed to keep that plug in place, you know. Otherwise, we have to get some ports with more thread.
Mm-hmm.
I could maybe try to tighten this one in a little bit more. Oh, and I found another issue. So, if you have a look, you see the port's actually not sitting flush. See at the bottom? It's pulled out a bit.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah.
Do you see that? Here?
Barely. Wait.
See, it's coming, like, it's tight here.
Okay,
but
okay,
down
yeah,
there's
yeah,
a gap.
Yeah.
The reason there's a gap is because this edge here is rounded.
Yeah.
So what we actually have to do is scratch that edge into a 90-degree sharp corner.
All right.
So if we did that, it would sit even better.
All right. Do you want me to get the mini files? They're in my car.
I just noticed that. So if I grab the knife. And you know, the beauty of that is you don't even really need a mini file. Just use a razor blade, which actually works better. Because look, you see, the edge can really cut in.
Yeah.
And I'm just removing Yeah, did you do it already? Oh, you bent them already?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was quick.
Jeez, it's already 7.
Yeah.
Hungry Jack's has brekkie all wrapped up. Pick up a better brekkie wrapping cap at Hungry Jack's. Ever seen a Game Boy like this and wonder what all these different little connections are for? Be your pre-pot, which is your right and then your left. Your post-pot, you've got 2 connections, left and right, and then you've got your ground. You can also use these 2 points here as ground connectors if you want, but really any common ground that you can find on that motherboard will work fine. So I just tend to use this one because it's easy, because it's next to the other ones there. So if I was wiring, so here I've got a typical unmodified Game Boy, so our only means of getting sound out of that at the moment done on the back half. The front half is simply where the speaker's connected, so you're doing your speaker board here and all the parts on it, and you've got your volume, what's called your volume pot. Pot is short for potentiometer, which is the component that's soldered up in there. You've got these different 5 points soldered up there, plus these 2 here just to stabilise it. But it's these 5, this little row of 5 that we're concerned with in terms of taking the audio signal. Basically, some of those is where the audio signal comes in, and some is where it's sent back out to the headphone.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So beforehand, it's just direct, it's a steady signal, and then the other 2 are for when you're adjusting your volume and it changes the level of the sound. And again, that's an option that you can wire up to. Down here, we've got the headphone socket, so you've got the socket there, and the rest of this with 4 wires coming off there to the main motherboard. We'll look at those later. Also, you've got these capacitors here. One of the things about trying to fit these extra sockets in, I mean, if you look at this,
Yeah,
it's all
tinned
pretty
copper
busy
wire.
inside. There's
Oh.
not a lot of room
I
to
realised
fit
it was
things
tinned
in.
the entire
But the
time.
preferred spot for a lot of these standard Pro Sound mods, like this one here, is in this bottom left corner, because in the front shell there's a bit of space there. However, if you look at where they match up, you've got these capacitors in the way. So a common way of dealing with that is there's a little bit of space underneath here. So what you can do is, I've got a screwdriver handy. So if you've removed those 2 screws, you can lift that control. This will go back in place. It should fit flat. And put the screws back in. And then you've got the space available here for that part to fit. The part itself
String is fried now.
looks like that.
After loosening it, right? Before, because we made it tight. Yep. Now we loosened it.
You just have a little
The ring's fucked.
nut that comes off the top. This mounts from the inside. So
Because the threads are
drill a
so
hole into this corner,
delicate, yeah.
and that feeds through from the inside.
I mean, I could actually
The
go.
nut goes on to hold it in place.
I can go the other way.
Wired up inside. So with that in
Right,
place
and that way it's fine.
nothing here.
If you reverse it, that's see like
so
that side hasn't been affected. Only the front side.
Sockets like this, they need to go in the top. So obviously there's some issues with that part getting in the way of the ribbon here, so it can cause a few problems, which is why it's not quite as common. Also, some people don't like the look of these poking out at the top, and this one's a bit more subtle at the bottom. So that's roughly it there. In terms of wiring, let's take a look at what we've got here. I'll do a little sketch. Alright, Right, so let's try and explain this. This here, our volume dial, is referred to as our volume pot, short for potential. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, and when you get used to spotting those, it's easy to remember that the lefts are together in the middle. So from the top, it's right, left, right, ground. So you've got 2 connections for your pre-pot, which is your right and then your left. Your post-pot, you've got 2 connections, left and right, and then you've got your ground. You can also
So
use
what's
these
pre-pot
2
and
points
post-pot
here.
again?
Pre-pots, I forgot which one is which, but one of them allows you to change the volume pots,
Oh.
but the other one doesn't allow you. It's fixed.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just trying to remember which one is the non-fixed
Ground
one.
connectors if you want, but really any common
Oh,
ground that you can
post-pot.
find on that motherboard will work fine.
Pre-pot is
So I
before
just
it goes
tend to
into
use
the
this one
pot.
because it's easy, because it's next to the other ones there. So if I was wiring up one of the barrel jacks and I wanted to
Off the
be able to
volume.
affect the volume with the volume dial on the Game Boy, then I would need to wire up my
So we're
To
probably
the
one
bottom.
different
post-pot.
pins, the long one to the ground and the left and right connectors to
The
my
middle.
post-pot
Yeah.
connectors. So
Post.
I would connect the left
To the middle.
to the 3rd one down,
Yeah.
Did you
the
connect
right to the
post?
4th one down, and then the ground to the ground.
Okay.
So the bottom one
think
there.
I did.
So if I was wiring up standard, that's the most common one, your post pot 3.5 mil or 1/8
Yeah, you did.
inch
You did
jack
post.
that goes
We'll
down
do
in the
post.
bottom.
I never used a pre-pot jack for headphones. I always use it for mixers. Or
So you would go pre-pot
yeah,
without a volume.
I would control the volume externally with a mixer.
Externally.
Yeah, with a mixer.
So the sound might be even better pre-pot
yeah,
than running through the pot and then
Yeah.
out through that
yeah,
circuit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then it sucks, you lose the ability to
To
control.
control the volume, but that's what mixers are for.
Yeah,
They're
but
designed for performance.
But if you're
if you're on the go, that's what the internal jack is for.
yeah,
Yeah,
because that's still post-pot.
yeah, and not just that, but it comes with an amp, so you
Amp
can
as
actually
well.
hear what you're doing.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise, that pure signal's too quiet for.
Too quiet.
Yeah, for those.
Interesting. Cool.
Well, it's not bad when you're in a quiet space, but when you're in public areas like an arcade, you can barely hear anything. Do we need any flux?
I was gonna quickly fix that. Flux for
Soldering the wires.
yeah. Just the time. No, not for the wires.
Sorry for the
Because
audio ports.
the wires are already pretty clean.
Yeah, the wires are already pre-tinned, so.
Because that'll just melt straight in. If you put a little bit of a dab, if you get the end of the wire tinned up nice,
Yep.
right? With a good dab, it'll melt in. Yeah, there's nothing on there.
Should we
It's-
tin it anyway?
Yeah, well, it's pre-tinned, as in like the wires individually
Yeah.
are coated, but they don't
Yeah.
actually have any solder on them.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you still want to tin them?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Well, that needs to do apart.
why is that falling apart? Or did you burn through it?
Probably.
Or whatever, or use that, whatever's easier.
Okay, guess I'm going with one-handed. This. Now I've created a cold spot.
Just make sure it's neat, because you can see.
That's very janky. I don't like that.
Snip, snip.
Wire cutter?
That means- Oh yeah.
Fish batch.
So you want to do just a little one, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, that could be just enough, right? What did I put?
Where's the solder? We can just use the roll instead.
Like, How? She lost it.
That's
What
interesting.
the hell?
That's trippy. Right, there we go.
Sometimes, yeah, it's hard.
Found alligator clips. This is not a janky one.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Ooh.
Is that hot enough? What do you have it on?
350.
350?
Yeah. Oh, it's not sucking in.
How? You gotta hold it on there.
Oh.
Make sure. Also, the angle. You see, you're touching the board. You really want to just point that angle onto the contact with the tip
Okay.
instead of going from the side. Also, wipe the You gotta really turn that. So yeah, just with the tip.
Oh, it's there.
Not very good. Now, just put a dab onto the top of the iron.
So that's actually much more.
Just dab the iron. I would go straight on the iron. I wouldn't go like that.
That's much better.
Yeah? Yeah? Did it melt in nicely?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
That's ground done, but there's a bit of stray. Do I have to worry about that? Or
Where?
do you see the stray? Bit of wire?
Like not connected?
But it's still.
Stab it a bit more, like with the just the
the-
iron. See if you could melt it a bit more.
Alright.
Just push. Make sure it's not touching.
I can still see the strands.
Really, I can't. Not anymore.
You see the strands?
No. Yeah.
But it's feels like a solid connection already. You have a multimeter.
Just do another little dab.
Right. Just so that's a little more secure.
Yeah, just to, because it takes a little bit of practice until you get it right.
Yeah,
But
especially without any flux.
well, the flux isn't really helping in this case.
Really?
No.
Is that just an extra blob?
Where? On top.
Yeah, on top.
Yeah,
of the
because
blob.
you're not letting it melt through properly. You're just
Okay.
adding on top. You really
Right.
need to. No, that's enough now. But if you apply the tip, right, kind of downwards and apply a bit of pressure and hold it on there for a couple seconds, right, the whole thing will melt together. So go again. Hold the wire in place and let it really like reposition itself almost. Yeah, there, and let go.
That's better.
Is that better?
Yeah,
Yeah.
significantly.
Yeah.
Alright, now that needs to go onto the ground for... Where's the...
Red?
Not yet. I just want to know, where is the the board with the audio jack?
Oh, one of these things again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh. Alright. Let's put this back for a moment. Alright. I presume this is ground.
Hey Siri, call David Gilmer. On my phone. No. Hey Siri. Call David Gilmer.
Calling David Gilmer. Gilmer Dave home.
I don't know what he's up to. All right, that's nicely tinned. Should I tin the jack as well?
Yeah. If you can reach it.
Just part of the jack, I mean.
Yeah.
Right, Sam. Watch out for the soldering iron. No, I forgot where I put my black. Oh, there it is.
The what?
Okay, right. First. I'll do the left one first, probably.
God. happened?
Jeez, that's sloppy.
What is sloppy?
We trying to get this onto the board. I'll do the red one for now. bridge.
Did you?
So kind of hard to see, but it feels like it's a bridge.
Fixed or not fixed?
Can you see? It looks like a bridge.
Oh! Oh!
The air compressor?
I fixed the problem. That only took me a year.
That looks like a bridge to me.
Oh yeah. Definitely. You're taking the whole thing off now? Oh. Go in from this angle with the iron and just like try to lift up. Make sure whenever you're doing it, it's fully clean as well. So you're not putting any more solder in, so it's picking up. So give it a wipe. Oh, what?
Hmm?
They all fell off.
No, I removed them.
That's taking way too long now. We'll never get dinner by this time. 7:30.
Looks like that's on. Which one's continuity?
The ohm symbol, but then you do have to press. Well, it's on auto. Touch the two together. Yeah, so you have to actually sit now. Yeah.
Guess it's a solid contact.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
As long as you're not touching. Yeah, that's perfect. You see, just that one has a bit of a blob on it, so melt that first on the wire.
Hmm?
The wire, you see the wire? It's got
Yeah.
a bit of a. Just straighten. Yeah.
Oh, darn.
Try not to do it above the Game Boy in case the drop falls, you know. I've had that happen in the past to electronics. Show me what's going on there. That's
Probably just too janky.
yeah, good. You lifted a little bit too soon. But the ends are janky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just so hungry now.
Me too.
Yeah.
We should just wrap this one up and just continue the rest after the break.
I'm not even drinking any beer.
That was one heck of a blob. Okay, that looks good. Guess it's more like 6 seconds instead of 2. Which one's right?
You can tell. Just look.
The one.
Let's have a look.
That one's ground.
Wait, is it stereo?
Yeah, it's stereo.
So the bottom one should be on the pin. Because there's 2 lines on here.
Hmm? I assumed this was ground.
Really?
Is this
Yeah.
ground?
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Okay.
The ring, yeah.
And then this is left?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but... Wait, are you hooking 3 cables up?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Oh,
you have to.
Sorry.
because it's a stereo unit.
Yeah, that's why I was tripping out. I was like, wait, what? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's...
So the bottom is the very end part of the jack, right? That's this one.
Okay, yeah.
And I think it goes right, left, ground. Doesn't it?
Left, right, ground.
Left, right.
Yeah. Left, then this is right?
Yeah, but I mean on the plug.
Oh.
Ground. Wait, no, ground, right, left, because left is always mono. Right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of eating?
What do you think?
Anything. Pub food's always good.
Yeah, I would love to see what they have, what specials. The Kangaroo Club always have good specials. So I wouldn't mind going there. Gotta go move on, they close at 9. I'm just so hungry now, dude. I can't even focus. I just want you to get this done. Good done, son.
I done good.
She getting some practice.
Bless.
Hey, Dave.
Yo,
How's it going, homie? Are you at home?
I am.
Are you on the computer?
Well, obviously.
Oh, sick, dude. Can you just do a favor for me? Can you just go to YouTube and see if my live video is streaming? Because we've had 0 fucking views all night.
Probably fucking put something up that was illegal.
Well, some people would say what we're doing is sacrilege.
What are you doing?
Well, have a look and see if you can see the video.
I'm getting there, cunt. Oh, fucking. Yeah, see, I just heard myself on the live video.
Wait, but it still hasn't showed me someone's... Can you see the video?
Yep.
Can you write a comment? Because it's not coming up.
No, I can't write a comment.
Why?
Well, because Otherwise, you have to sign in to write comments on YouTube, bro.
Oh, you're not signed in. Gotcha.
Are you qualified for soldering,
Yeah.
Will?
Oh, watch this. Let me zoom in.
I thought that was zoomed in. Oh, yeah, zoom in more. Oh, come on, man. Really?
Not zoomed
Alright,
in
this is-
enough.
Add flux, William. Why is there so much wire exposed?
It's not. There's
You
not.
have to trim it first before you solder it.
No, we made sure there's not. There isn't much.
No, that's wrong, bro. I'm telling you, I'm an expert at this. This is literally what I'm qualified for, and you're doing it wrong.
So just watch. Make sure it's a painful experience. Now William's gonna bridge all three contacts together.
Totally.
Yeah. Watch out you don't burn your finger, bro. Don't hold it like that. It's not a pencil.
Or have,
Well, it is a pencil.
or
It's
ha-
called
have
a
you
pencil.
seen? Have you seen this one
You
before?
had to call me. Out of all people, you called me to be like, oh, Will, that's not how you solder.
Still a newbie at electronics. I guess this is a good way to get into them. Sacrificing some Game Boys in the process.
It's a silicon T-iron for ribbons.
Yeah, soldering ribbon cable.
We were doing that today too. We had some success doing ribbon cables.
It's funny listening to like you talk and then I hear you talk on the YouTube because of the lag.
Latency. Yeah.
Just put the volume up, then you'll hear what you just said before. Not that loud, actually. So what are you doing to this Game Boy, Will?
Pro Sound.
We're
We're doing a line-out mod.
line out mod. Oh,
So we get a clean audio signal and bypassing the internal amp of the headphone jack.
Off of the audio.
Mm-hmm.
So then we have hi-fi sound straight from the board.
So we can play it at deuce without getting yucky
I'm not
amp
sure
sounds.
that the sound that comes out of the Game Boy could be considered hi-fi anyway.
It's cleaner than running it through like the internal preamp into
Mhm.
like a mixer.
Yep.
So we got like direct audio out.
And you should also listen to the kind of music I play off of Game
We
Boy.
also had a pretty good success rate on these tonight, fixing these. Where's the cable, Willie? Let's try this.
It's really hard to follow what's going on here. How many Game Boys do you have?
19.
19.
Fuck hell.
So this one still has the vertical lines. So that's another one we have to fix. And the ribbon cable down here, it actually separates from the glass.
Looks like it has
Beauty,
something
dude.
to
Great
do.
job, Will. Super impressed.
Took me too long, but I guess there's a first time for everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be all the unts.
I did actually make
Hey,
some side trans
Devo,
at
we're
home.
actually just about to go get some din-dins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'm with William.
It's like the echo.
They call. Oh, look at this. They're all beeping.
Are we gonna have dinner on live on YouTube?
Yeah, we are. We're gonna have a podcast while eating dinner. Are you actually watching the video?
Yeah, can you hear yourself coming back through the thing? Because I'm actually just trying to copy the link to the video and share it.
Because I can't see a viewer.
Probably would have been better to use a ribbon, one of those old computer ribbon cables.
A flat one, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is still good.
Still adequate for what we're doing. But let's go ahead and test this unit out. And make sure that I didn't accidentally nuke a fin.
Nuke it. Did you nuke something?
Probably not. I am a bit more confident.
Why doesn't Will come up on the tag on Facebook?
It is a mystery. Well, the Game Boy still works, that's good, but let's test the game out.
Okay, give us a demo now. Oh, shit.
And we'll use these pencil speakers as well. It's still got batteries in there, so let's test this jack out.
Alla pencil speaker.
Oh, right, I need to press the membranes as well.
I just shared you on my Facebook page. And I tagged you both.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
I'm like the social media in the background.
Let's load again. Can I actually press on the contacts?
I want to hear some music, Will. Come on, what's taking so long?
Pressing the actual buttons to select my game. I have to do this method. I'm getting any signal. This is the worst way to.
Oh, that's one way to do it for sure. Full redneck style.
Okay, that's a good sign. Let's wait for the Tetris music to blast.
Workshop episode 4. You guys have done this 3 times already?
Yeah. There's been multiple. I'm starting to number them all now. All the workshop.
That's alright. Last time I did soldering on a live stream, I fixed the quadcopter and then I plugged the XT60 in the backward, or XT30 in backward.
Oh, I just realized I put it into post-pot instead of pre-pot.
You put into the post pot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you wanted, though.
Yeah.
So we did everything wrong. What we just did, we did it wrong.
Hmm?
We did it wrong.
What do you mean?
Well, we wanted it pre-pot.
Yeah. But I
But
put it post-pot.
we put it post-pot.
But post-pot's still good because you can't even control this.
But
anymore.
now we have the volume knob that works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a plus.
Especially when you're controlling speakers that don't even have a volume knob.
All right. Are you gonna play some Tetris now or what?
I'm trying to, if I can actually activate the membranes.
Begin. I can see Will bopping to the tune in the video. He's like.
Working?
How about the internal?
That should be louder
Yeah.
or the same sound. Oh, it'll be the same volume because we're going post-pot.
Post-pot.
I want
Yeah.
to see smoke come out of a Game Boy.
One day.
I mean, we were smoking the ribbon cable up before.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm muting the video.
Why?
Well, because it's like really hard to follow the conversation.
Oh, because of the latency. That makes sense.
Oh, look, and look what broke.
Yeah.
Look what
Because,
broke
like, every
already.
time I say
Oh,
something,
are you
then, like,
kidding me?
2
See?
seconds later, I say it again, and every time you go say something, 2 seconds later, you say it.
I'll just turn down the phone. Well, anyway, we're gonna go get food soon.
Oh, yeah.
So we were just thinking, yeah, if you wanted to come catch up or...
Yeah, I don't know.
And I
I'm
lost the
just,
ring.
yeah, I probably can't afford to eat out.
Can you afford to eat out someone else?
I'd love to eat.
Eat. Let's eat. Let's get some specials. Hey.
Should I even bother to find the ring or just...
So William
And
just...
also, I have a bit of a cough and sore throat.
Oh, nice. Can I get that off you?
Yeah,
Oh.
you can definitely get it off me.
Yeah, let's catch up
I
then.
got it from my housemate.
Yeah, from Isaac.
Maybe.
No,
I
hun.
didn't say it on YouTube.
Oh, because Isaac told me he got COVID and he's giving COVID to Carlos now and everyone.
No, it's not COVID. I tested myself.
You did?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
You had a test already?
I'm fucking serious. Yeah, because they gave me the test that the ACT government office when I got the car registered.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So I did the test. It's negative. Negatory.
I guess we
Unless
should
the
go.
virus has changed so much that this test doesn't test for the current virus.
No, it doesn't
Don't
because.
put me on YouTube like that. That's my name, bro. Don't do that.
Oh shit.
You're fucking kidding me.
Oh, sorry. I'll end the video here and then.
Too late. You
no.
fucking did it.
I'll edit it
I
in
can't
the.
believe you did that.
I'll just end the video and in the studio
I
I'll just.
can't believe you did that.
Oh shit. We were already talking about you before anyway, so.
Yeah, but not my last name, man.
Oh, we were. Siri was saying it. Siri calls you
Why,
Gilmer.
why are you guys like that's like the invasion of fucking. Oh, it's alright. I know where you live and I know where you keep your sword, so you know you won't be able to defend
Oh
yourself.
shit, I got my name all over fucking the video.
Ah, but that's your name. That's your choice.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I wouldn't be necessarily. I don't know. I don't really care that much. But like, really, you should think about these things before you do them. That's why I said my housemate and I didn't say his name.
Oh, hey Dave, any chance you have a tow ball?
Yeah,
You do?
yeah.
What on?
In the Camry.
As if.
As if, bro.
Dude, I got a trailer and I like it's little box trailer. It's tiny,
Fuck yeah.
but it's sick, dude. And we gotta go pick it up after dinner.
Is it registered?
Yeah, nah, it's not.
Oh, wow.
It's okay. I'll tow it.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
No? Is that one? Any?
Like, if I put it on my car, then I'm the one responsible. So.
But if I'm driving, it's like my fault. I'll be
Well,
like, I didn't know.
what?
Let's get dinner.
All right, we're getting dinner.
I drive for cars.
Thanks, guys, for watching the Game Boy Workshop.
Yeah.
We will catch you on the
let's
next
stop
one.
the video.
Please
Thank-
like,
yeah.
share, and subscribe.
Will can improve his soldering skills. I'll teach him.
Yep. Yes, please.